Dear Jamie, it seems sort of silly to be writing yourself a letter. You're with yourself all the time. I guess here goes an experiment that you've been wanting to try for a while now. It's hard to believe that you are 22 years old and that you graduated college, that you've never really had a healthy and stable relationship, that you still don't really know what you want to do with your life, that you have a really amazing family who is supportive even though you keep changing your fucking mind. Yes, you're still so young. You have a lot of time to experience the things that you haven't and want to so desperately. But sometimes it's hard to think that it will happen to you, especially when it is happening to other people all around you. You hate admitting to these things because you hate stupid girls who complain about being single. But it would be nice to have someone, and it's okay to say that right now. You wonder if people ever know what they're doing. If you ever know if they're doing what they're supposed to. If they ever feel satisfied. You wonder if people fake being happy because they're supposed to be. Or if there's some part of them somewhere inside that is wanting more. Growing up and choosing where to be is hard. And it's not fair how some things just seem to work out so easily for some people, where others have to try over and over again. You have your doubts. You wonder if it will all work out okay. Remember that a lot of people probably have doubts, or had doubts, or issues, or whatever. A lot of people are probably just as fucked up as you are. If someone were to ask you what the single most defining moment in your life was, you know what you would answer. You would tell them it was the time when you were an inpatient at a maximum security adolescent psychology unit, diagnosed with anorexia. You were really young when that happened. You were only 14. You were brave. You don't talk about it often, but somehow it seems to keep coming up in your autobiographical artworks. It's important not to forget that time. As cheesy as it sounds, the things that happened those 3 weeks that you were there changed your life forever, and you probably wouldn't be the same. It's weirdly funny how at one point in your life you had to have someone watch you to make sure you finished your plate. And now you finish first and ask if you can eat other people's food. You have a way of being able to confront the things that are bothering you now, and you do what you need to do to fix them. You don't try to fake it when things aren't right. And from experience, you know that for most women your age, that's a pretty remarkable trait to have. You wonder if you will ever talk about this experience with the person that you decide to partner up with. Heaven forbid that day ever come. You should tell them. It's a remarkable thing about you. You really should be proud of yourself for the way you dealt with things when Eric left you. He wasn't considerate of your feelings, and no matter how romantic his thoughts and letters were. He is young, and he doesn't know how to take care of himself. When he broke up with you, you knew it was coming. It hurt really bad. It's probably the most painful breakup, or whatever you want to call it, that you've ever experienced. You weren't happy at all when he was gone, and you were still together. And it was almost like a weight off of your shoulders, in a way, when he ended it. You were really brave writing him a letter back and telling him exactly how you felt. Maybe you'll see each other again when he comes home. Maybe you'll be friends. Who knows? You should also be proud of how you handled yourself with men and situations since then. You've been realistic, and you've had a lot of fun. It's okay to be alone right now. It's also okay for you to embrace your womanhood and experience sexual gratification. It's okay to be where you are right now as far as relationships go. You should show your art to the people that you care about. It will help them to know you better. You shouldn't hold the things that come naturally to other people against them. You should stop comparing yourself to other people. You should be proud of your artwork. Remember that doing it makes you feel really happy and whole. Remember how lucky you are to have parents who support you. Remember how awesome your friends are, even if it seems like you don't have many close to you right now. Remember that you are loved and supported, no matter what you choose to do. And that is really remarkable, because as you're learning, some people aren't as lucky. As long as you're okay with you, who cares? Love yourself.